everybody. Welcome back to This Board Game Life. I'm your host, Mark, and today I'm going to unbox. Oh, no, this is great. Clank 2 Legacy. Clank Legacy 2 Acquisitions Incorporated Darkest Magic. This beauty of a box comes to us from Direwolf. And Clank Legacy, this is the epic sequel to Clank Legacy. And this one, again, this game, if you're not familiar with it, this is a cooperatively, competitively game in the world of Penny Arcade's Acquisitions Incorporated. This game is designed by J.E. Treat III. This is published by Direwolf, and it just kicks the people who backed it in Kickstarter getting it. I missed. This was something I did not get. I didn't play the original in time to know about it, but I was able to get on the pre-order, and so I got just this thing arrived like an hour ago. So I got it. I got it out of the box. I'm bringing it straight here to you guys to see what's in the box. Does play 2 to 4 players, ages 13 and up. And it takes about 90 to 120 minutes. Now, if you're not familiar with this game, then it is a campaign. It is a legacy game. The game will tell you to destroy things, and you're going to do all kinds of things throughout. There's a story depending on what you guys do and what your team does. Again, you are going through it together, but it's still kind of every man for him, man or woman for themselves. And it's a lot of fun. The first one I think we played the first one. It was, I think we found a bonus mission in our game on the original Clank Legacy. So I think it was 13 times essentially that we played to complete our story. I don't know how long this one's going to be. And I'm going to imagine it's probably around the same, but don't know. I don't really want to know, but we might find out when I open this, depending on the sheets and stuff as we look at it. Now, with that said, and there's some other stuff. So we're going to look in this box. I bought metallic cubes and metallic cubes part 2. Because I love Clank. I have the adventuring party, which allows you to play Clank with 6 players. So this gives you 6 metal cubes. And of course, I had to get the metal coins that they have now made. So these will stay separate. These will probably just stay in their boxes like this, and I will take these with me anytime I play Clank, so that I can have the metal coins and the cubes, and why not? But we are going to look at those and everything. I am not going to spoil anything. So you won't get to see everything in this box that comes in the game, because there's a lot of things that are, you open at a certain time and stuff, but I will show you from opening what we can see. And, basically, that's it. So there won't be any spoilers unless you just don't want to see what's in the box. But let's get to the table, right? All right, let's see. Whoops. Come on, camera. Uh-oh. Why are we not switching? Well, that could be bad. Let me do it this way. Let's do it manually. There we go. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. All right. Woo! Clank Legacy 2! I'm so excited. I've already got my game group. I already told them when I got the shipping notice. We already got our date set for the day we're starting. January 4th. It's a Saturday. We're starting that night. And we're going to begin our campaign. So I got to wait, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to start. But it's just building up that anticipation. And I'm so happy to have this box in my little greedy hands. Okay, my big meats. All right. Anyways, I am so excited for this. This is one I've been so excited. And there's another game that's shipping, may arrive at any point. that I am super stoked for, but we'll save that for another. I won't even say the name of it because this is all about Clank tonight. All right. So the back, we get to see some of the cards. We get to see our warriors. And let's just, oh, here we go. So let me just read this again for those that aren't aware. Acquisitions Incorporated is opening a franchise in chilly North Rim between a ruthless rival corporation, a devious frost dragon, and a mysterious conspiracy that could be the key to everything. Jim Dark Magic's recruits have their hands full. Can these misfits overcome their flaws and become a true team? Play a 12-game campaign where your successes, failures, and choices permanently change the game. Play quirky characters and guide their stories forward. Make your mark with stickers and scratch-offs. Compete with your coworkers and cooperate against bosses with their own unique decks. The fate of North Rim hangs in the balance. So there is over 500 cards in the game, 160 cubes, 4-player minis, 1 dragon mini, 1 cloth dragon bag, sticker sheet, book of rules, book of secrets, 4 character journals, and much, much more. So let's see. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on, baby. Open sesame. Woo. There she is. Congratulations on your new franchise. I'm not going to read this because, again, I don't want to. I mean, everyone's going to read this first, but you can, I'm not going to read it out again. You might want to just read this for the first time when you're with your group and you're starting your game. So you do get a little introduction information there. And we do have some foam just to keep everything in place. All right. Read this page before looking at anything else in this box. All right. So again, this is a legacy game. The choices you make each time you play can affect each time you play going forward. A campaign of 12 games tells the story of you and your friends building your own Acquisitions Incorporated franchise. You will make permanent changes to the components, adding stickers to them, removing scratch-off material to reveal what's beneath, writing on them with a marker provided by you, or even destroying them, permanently removing them from the game, never to be used again. Your campaign will result in a unique copy of this board game, a personal setting for further play. So, if you're new to legacy games, you are going to basically destroy and take things out. I never destroy them. I put them in a Ziploc. I have this thing about destroying, but you are going to sticker the board. You're going to name, you're going to write on cards. You're going to do things that become a permanent. And then when it's all said and done, doesn't mean the game is ended. You are going to have a very unique board that you can still play Clank, like a regular version of Clank, just on this board, making, using the items and things that are present in this game that probably aren't in any others. So keep that in mind. All right. So I'm just going to, I'm not going to open anything, but we're going to move forward. Let's take a look at the rule book again. So you're going to see a lot of these 3B, 3C, 3A. So these things are where, as you progress in the game at certain points, you're going to get stickers that will overwrite and change the rules. And so as you're going through building out your campaign and your story for your little group, things will change on how they work. You're going to get new items introduced. So that's kind of one of the really fun parts of this game, is that you get to, new things can come into the game. And so you'll, like, when you end, you're always starting with an epilogue or a prologue or whatever, and ending with the epilogue. Is that it? But there will be things that you unlock and that you get to use in, like, the next game going forward. So lots here to look at. That thing is almost completely blank. So there's going to be a lot of different things going on. End of game campaign game. Oh, there's something up here that's even after the credits for campaign details. So, and then field reference guides. You're going to even get market items and major secrets and minor secrets and new things that you'll get to put into the game. All right, so let's continue on. Here is the dragon board. So I'm going to assume this is where the market items go with the seven gold, everybody's health, and for 4, 3, or 2 players, and you're moving down. This looks a little different than I recall, so I don't. We'll have to read and see how that works out. All the punchies. I don't expect I'm going to need any of that gold because I got metal coins. But yeah, we'll be punching all these items, artifacts, all these different tokens and stuff. Will be punched, and I'll be putting them into baggies here probably tonight. There's your mission report. So again, it does have 12 missions. Now, they do have, the original game had 2 sides. It was, I think, the overworld and the underworld. It looks like here you got North Rim, and then at some point you're going to go into the Wonderland. So you'll be flipping the board over, but you'll track your scores and stuff, how you do. All right, let's take a peek at the board. Now, it probably won't be a whole lot to look at right now because, so which side is this? This is North Rim. Okay. All right, so it's going to have to go like this. So this is North Rim. So this is where you're going to start. But you're going to see there's a lot of blank up here. And by the time your campaign's over, this will be filled in somehow, some way. And then you're going to see things will get added. And I'm so excited to play this. I can't wait. All right, let's flip it over, take a peek at the Wonderland. So I have no idea what this is about, but I'm looking forward to finding out what the Wonderland is and how this plays into the game. All right, and again, you'll see things will change here. Now this one looks a little bit more filled in, but there are blank spaces that I'm imagining we will probably be filling in. But so, all right, the big book of secrets. All right, so here's the book of secrets. I'm not opening this. This, as you play, you're going to be directed to come in here and read certain things, and you don't only want to go here when it tells you to. So I'm not even going to bother opening it and taking a peek. All right. Personal Journal of the Vengeful. I'm going to peek at this. This is something new. So, all right. Well, maybe these are things that come up as well. So maybe we each get our own little book to keep track of things. That's interesting. This was not, I didn't have anything like this in the first game, but you're actually tracking, looks like you're tracking decisions and stuff that each of the characters are going to make in the game. All right, then you've got a big envelope here of sticker sheets. Again, do not open until instructed. You will be told when to fetch stickers from inside. And the game will tell you, go to this sticker sheet, grab this sticker. So, same with a token sheet. Again, don't open this. This is how more and more things are going to be getting added to the game. So you could end up with, like, you saw the original punch board. We're going to start with the original punch board, and then as you progress, new things will come into play, and you'll get to add them. So again, if you're familiar with Clank, we got a nice bag here to put all the Clank cubes in. All right, the traditional the dragon mini. Let's see, and then so here are the 4. Let's see. Here's one, and there's another character. Let's see. You go up here, right? You here. There's this one. And this one. It's a huge battle axe. Thing's bigger than she is. Right, so we've got the Defiant, the Ambitious, the Haunted, and the Vengeful. I guess that's their names, at least to start. So each character does get a box. So if you are ambitious, you get your mini, you get a box that you'll kind of store stuff in throughout the game. Yeah, you'll write your name on here so that you know everyone gets their own box. There is another box here that looks like it's like, I wonder if it's weapons. It's got battle axes and stuff on the side, but again, not opening it till I'm told to. This is probably the Cardporium. So I'm not going to show you anything, but these are cards that throughout the game, you're going to be directed to add these in. You're going to go and there's going to be all kinds of different things that they will do. And they will get added into maybe your hand or maybe to the monster deck or maybe they're doing like before they had like contracts that you were trying to complete to, get things. So those are a lot of cards that potentially will end up in your game. Then we've got everybody's cubes, and they're colored cubes with a base for your miniature, which is nice. We got red, green, yellow, blue. All right. Then we have another box that I don't know what it is, but it looks pretty evil. It's all chained up and got an evil character on there. So again, you will open these when directed. And then this is probably the filing cabinet. It looks like a filing cabinet. This one's empty, but you're going to put things into this as you're going along. And again, this is to store things that you may use later on in the game. All right. And then last thing is, so I'm going to go ahead and open these because these are your main cards that we're going to be using in the game. So our starter cards, well, actually, I think our starter cards they might be in there. Might be in the box. This might just be the monster deck, along with a couple other things like, so here's an item, got a long sword, gives you 1 point and 2 swords. You got your mercenaries are in here. So it looks like the long sword is going to be the new item. Maybe it changes out the explorer. So we got mercs and long swords. Oh, there's the Explore cards. There they are. So we've got those as well. Again, I showed you the longsword. And then there's the mercenary. So if you're familiar with them, Clank, those are nothing new. All right. Then we have for tomes, we have employee handbooks. And let's see. Oh, are those scratch boxes? So the bottom of this, you can kind of see that stripe there, that grayish stripe. That's a scratch off. So you may pay 2 monies, if you will, 2 skill points. You may pay two more skill point. You may pay 2 skill points more to scratch a box on this card and play it. So it looks like all these tomes have a scratch off, which are going to reveal more things that the card does. We get the goblin who's always around. You defeat him, you get a coin. And then there's just the regular deck that will be out in the market. And these look all very different, so I'm not gonna show them. Not that it really matters. It's not gonna hurt anything because these are, but I will just let you discover that on your own. So here's another one with a scratch box up on the, I'll just show this one. There's a scratch box right there up to see what the, are you going to get swords or Yeah, I see a couple of these have those scratch offs up in the skill area. So it looks like just a couple. Some of the monsters have scratch offs. Interesting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it. So those are the normal cards, but that's that's that. So let me put those there. We put all this stuff back in here, and then we will dive into the metal cubes and the metal coins, which can be used in any Clank game, which is pretty cool. So we're just gonna throw this on top for now. I'll put it all away in a minute. So we'll just do that. Let's get this, slide it out of the way over here or something. All right. So let's look at the metal coins first. It says enhance your deck building adventure with Clank metallic coins, flash your wealth at the market, or hoard it in style. These solid metal upgrades replace the gold tokens of any Clank product. So again, if you don't, you can buy these at the Direwolf store. I do believe the game is sold out. I went there today earlier, just a few minutes ago, looking just to see if I couldn't find an artist listed, so I didn't have it on the thumbnail. I could look at the book now. Let me see if they. Let me find my rule book, because BGG didn't list an artist, just the designer. Let's see, the credits I think were right here. So again, Jay Treat is game design. Paul Denon is design direction. Art and graphic design. Okay, so Anika Burrell, Clay Brooks, Leah Fallon, Julian Stone, Nate Storm, and Raul Ramos are art and graphic design. So all right, I did want to do that. So, but when I went there, because BGG didn't have the information, I was wondering if it would be listed there, and I didn't see it, but I noticed that the game itself is sold out. But you can buy these metal cubes, metal coins. I don't know if they're sold out. I didn't really look at it, so it's probably gonna get noisy. My dogs are gonna bark for some reason. But there's a 5. What's on the other side? Looks like a kitty. Looks like a kitty cat on the other side of the 5. Oh, good. These are all right. Let's save that one. Let's look at the ones. They do all have a different emblem on the opposite side, which is nice. All right. Almost feel like there should be more of these. So we've got kind of creepy skull on that side. That's the 1. All right. And then last. Yeah. Can you guess what's on the 10? You probably can, other than the number 10. So if you said 10, you were correct. And if you said dragon, you would also be correct. So very nice. Like that. All right. And yes, I'll be taking these every time I play Clank. I'll be breaking those bad boys out. All right, next. We've got the metal cubes. Do you need these? No. Did I need them? Yes. I'm a sucker for components and just upgrades and stuff, especially for a game like this that I play a lot and I absolutely love. Funny enough, though, I have not played Clank in Space. I have it in all of its expansions, and I've yet to play any of it. I need to play that in 2025. At least get one game of the space one in. All right, let's look at the metallic cubes. All right, so we've got and these are heavy. So we've got the white cubes that you might use in. Uh, you don't have these, I don't think, in the original game, but they do come and play in Catacombs, first Clank Legacy 1, and obviously probably Clank 2, I would imagine. We'll have them. I don't know if the space, like I said, I haven't played Clank Space, so. But there's the white cubes. We got all the dragon cubes. Let me take one of these out. They're like not overly heavy. They're really nice. Like it's black with like a gray outline, you know. Um, and of course, you're not going to hear anything on this felt, but if I just kind of shake them a little bit, they are heavy, very nice metal coins or coins, metal cubes. So we've got the yellow, green, red, and blue. So there's all the main colors for the first game. I don't think I'm going to put them back in that box. I think I'm just going to drop them right in here. And then the other box should have, what does it have? Orange, purple, orange and purple. Oh, and this one didn't even have it. Oh, it's just orange and gray. Oh, orange, gray, and then also some purple, which you get in. I think the purple came in like Clank Legacy, I believe, is where I've seen the purple. So again, if you ever want to play Clank 6-player, these would replace add the 2 additional players which are in the adventuring party expansion, and then of course the purples for I think they're apprentice in Clank Legacy original. So, all right, but that's an unboxing. See if I can get that to flip. Nope, we're gonna again go back and do it the old school way. Let me switch back. There we go. All right, again, hope you really enjoyed this. I am like so excited, and I'll be sure talking about this on our podcast once I start playing and kind of sharing the little things. But again, I will not spoil anything when I do talk about it on the podcast. It'll just be like, yeah, we're having a lot of fun, and maybe compare, vaguely what I think compared to the first Clank Legacy. But that's it for today. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. And there I'm shaking the whole table and the camera. Please hit like and subscribe so you don't miss when another episode drops. And thanks again for checking us out, and we'll see you at the next one.